99.3 Nigeria.
For news, sports, and talk that you can relate.
If I told you now to come and buy a Shebi for 20,000 naira, that you would quickly get that money out. But if I told you to come and do a health check and you should put down 20,000 naira, you probably would say it's very, very expensive.
That's too much now.
Why should I go and dash one doctor? And because people are not paying attention, people are therefore getting sicker and sicker.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
There's a reason why over 1 million people tune into Hard Facts every day. We discuss in-depth stories with sources behind the facts.
The Lagos State High Court has convicted, suspended the Chicago certificate story. It's never going away, is it? Show with stories for the day.
You hear diverse voices and opinions.
And she was meeting with her husband, knowing that. You should not feel happy because there's nothing to happy about.
Yeah, it's quite pathetic the way the country is going.
We distinguish each story accurately with analysis.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Are you tired of all the noise and speculation in the news? On Hard Facts, we cut through the clutter and get straight to the truth.
If only Fubra had been aware of the boo-boo trap, he would have understood in democracy there are bases for everybody to do accordingly.
Join us as we bring you the stories that matter. We go beyond the headlines to uncover the real facts and the core of every story.
We are doing this, we are doing that. At the end of the day, nothing good will come out. What did they promise us? They will be in charge of security and life and whatever. But what are we getting in return?
With in-depth analysis and experts' interviews, Hard Facts delivers the truth that others dare not to reveal. Tune into Hard Facts every weekday, 3 to 6 p.m. and arm yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate today's complex world. Hard Facts, where the truth always prevails.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Let's talk.
.3 Nigeria Info. Lagos, it's the time of the year where we all start to plan our next holidays. I mean, some people are looking forward to a break as I speak. And if you're spoiled for a choice, then yes, it has to be Emirates, okay? So fly better to over 140 destinations and connect to over 1,700 more with their partners across the world. Yes, I'm not kidding. They have partners across the world in over 1,700 places, okay? And it's a way to travel. It's definitely the in thing, with bars in the sky, onboard showers, and award-winning in-flight entertainment. It's no surprise how they won or how they were named the best airline in the world. So if you're looking to fly classic, you're looking to fly business, you're looking to fly premium, then yes, you should book now on Emirates.com, okay? That's Emirates.com. So go now and thank me later. Lagos, children are a gift from God, okay? A child's gift makes way for him and also brings him before great men. Parents, teachers, and schools, bring your talented young singers aged 5 to 10 to test their might in this year's Children Can Sing competition. Children are the heritage of God and the future of our tomorrow. So let's give them the opportunity of a lifetime. Application for this competition is free. You can now pick up the application form at Nigeria Info FM or Kids FM or Cool FM. The star prize winner will be smiling home with a whooping 2 million naira. The first runner-up will be going home with 1 million naira, and the second runner-up will be going home with 500,000 naira. All entries for the competition close on Friday, 7th February 2025. Okay, remember, the application for this competition is free. Children can sing, producing great future singers from today.
All right, 10 minutes gone past the 4 o'clock hour. It's time for us to talk global issues. Welcome to Global Review. This is Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. And we're going to be looking at the United States, obviously. When we hear about Donald Trump, the first thing that comes to mind is America First. And this is something that he has continuously pushed for over time. Now, just a few days ago, on Monday, he was sworn in as the 47th president of the United States of America. And today we're going to be looking at his policies, his all the executive bills that he signed, and what the implications are and how it reverberates across the globe, because you know how they say that when America sneezes, the world catches cold, but I don't believe it. My guest is joining us via Zoom this afternoon. He is actually an expert when it comes to global issues. He has been on Nigeria Info before, not necessarily on Hard Facts, but I'm so excited to have him here on the show this afternoon, because he's going to help us paint a picture of what the next 4 years is going to look like for Nigerians, for Africans, for the whole world, even China. Let me introduce him properly, because a man of his caliber obviously needs proper introduction. Paul Ejime is a global affairs analyst. He's also a consultant on peace and security and governance communications. It's so good to have you join us, Mr. Ejime. Thank you for taking out time from your very busy schedule to discuss with us on Global Review.
Thank you, Maryann, for having me. Thank you.
Great.
And welcome, listeners.
Great.
Yeah. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Let's start by looking at some of the things that Trump had already said he was going to do, especially with the gender issue. He had said, okay, there are two genders in the world, and we're just going to keep it that way. We're not going to have gender fluid people. We're not going to have... This is something he's continuously pushed hard on. But most importantly, he's also decided that America be withdrawn from the World Health Organization. And this is something he tried to push just before he left, especially under the COVID situation. And now in fact, preparations are underway for America to exit the World Health Organization. And for many, this is a sad situation. Also, the most searched, or rather the most trendy word for today, or trendy phrase, is drill, baby, drill. And this, for many people, will say is going to set America back several years, because they have tried to keep the issue of fossil fuel behind them. But Trump is coming back to say, hey, we've got it underneath us. Let's make money from it. I'll let you start wherever you want to, Mr. Ejime.
So, thank you for having me. Trump is, you can describe him so many ways, depending on where you're standing. Some say he's a disruptor. Some say he's a spoiler. Others say he's a celebrity showman. He's a TV. He wants to hog the limelight. Mm-hmm. And everything, if you listen to him, is I did this, I, me, and all that. And that is what is using America First to hide the fact that he's a transitional person, transactional person, I must say. He believes he's a businessman. So he looks out for where he can make profit. And that is where people who understand international politics will tell you that above or beyond this America First issue is the fact that Trump is also taking care of himself. he becomes one of the richest men, according to, the latest, what is it called, ranking by those who are following it. And who were the people at behind him were doing his inauguration? The three richest men in the world, Elon Musk, Zuckerberg, and then who else? So these are the people he moves with. And he's a dictator. He doesn't like anybody to overshadow him. Remember the last time when he was there, he literally was pushing a fellow head of state, so that he will come in front. So he's not presidential. He's not a typical politician. So in him, you find somebody who knows. He tells the people what they want to hear, and uses that to campaign. And if he fails, he will tell you that because he knows some of these policies he's pushing will get a pushback. And when it comes, whether it is coming from the court or the Congress, he will say, well, I promise you heaven, but these are the people who will not let me deliver. So that is the kind of person we are dealing with, because you see somebody knowing that some of the policies he's pushing will be reversed. Remember, when he came, he reversed everything that Obama did. He literally undoing everything that Obama did. But when Biden came, Biden also went back to it. So, which is not good for international diplomacy. There has to be consistency, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And his language is also not presidential. He's describing Bishop as nasty and all that. So, Trump is not a typical presidential person. He is, in fact, he will do well in show business. Anyway, let's leave his personality and deal with some of the things that he's talking about. Policy.
Yeah.
Well, you talk about gender. And I don't know why gender should be an issue, something of a government or public policy. Gender or somebody's sexual orientation is something in the bedroom. And so you should keep it private. If you say that gender America is only man and woman, yes, but there are also those who, whether out of from birth, whether from birth abnormality, or some have it as a problem, you have to recognize that. You don't use the hammer you are not going to decree that. Because some people have that, who genuinely have issues. So you have to decide how to help those people. And not if you are going to govern the whole of America. You don't want to divide America. Because there are, even though they are in the minority, but you also know how to accommodate them. That is what a president should do. Not to use, machine gun to be shooting everybody around. You notice his speech. He was so bellicose, very aggressive towards virtually everybody. He's fighting Mexico. He's fighting EU. He's fighting WHO. He's fighting, fight everywhere. And he wants to drive everybody. He now says you can go into the church, into the school, into the mosque, to go and remove illegal immigrants. Yes, it is illegal. But let's remember that why don't you look at why those people are there? And even I will come to a point where I will say the best way to handle this illegal immigration is the route, where they are coming from. Are you punishing those who have put in place the policies that are making these people to run from their country? Because that is the way to also help. Not the common people that are women and children mainly, who are really the victims of this of bad policy, of bad governance in their country. You are not doing anything to those countries. In fact, when they come, you receive them, you give them red carpet reception. He will receive the North Korean leader, who is a dictator. that does not allow freedom in his country. He will receive Putin. Putin, who is also a dictator. That is, there is no freedom of speech, no freedom of movement in Russia. Yet, he will tell you that those who are victims of these policies, he will be driving them away. Immigration or migration is as old as history. You cannot legislate it away. He tried to erect wall the last time. It didn't work. And now he has only 4 years. He's a lame duck president. He knows that what he's saying are not achievable, but he just wants to put them on the table so that if you now want to take him on, he will say, well, I have delivered my campaign promises, but it is the Congress or the Democrat or the courts. That is the kind of person we have. So the world should be ready for inconsistencies in Donald Trump's, because you know where he's coming from. He's predictable, but in that predictability is a lot of inconsistencies. Maryann, that's how I want to start.
Let's also look at, so he signed the lots of executive orders, but this is one of the ones that stood out to me. He rolled back 1965 executive order addressing workplace discrimination. Now, on September 24, 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson issued an executive order 11246, prohibiting employment discrimination based on race, color, religion, national origin, and those organizations receiving federal contracts and subcontracts. And in 1967, President Johnson amended the order to include sex on the list of attributes. This executive order also requires federal contractors to take affirmative action to promote full realization of equal opportunity for women and minorities. And we also know, with the Black Lives Matter situation in America, that there's still widespread racism, and at all levels. The implication of this rolling back this workplace discrimination executive, I'm trying to understand, what does it really mean for the outsider who's looking in, and for a country as progressive as the United States?
That is Trump for you. He tries to garner support. No, actually, he's saying that in an employment, that these things should not matter. Your race, your religion, or whatever. That is knowing the history of America, where you remember the Luther King Jr. and others. How, remember Rosa Parks, the woman who, in a place when there was no right for black people. In fact, if you are in a bus with the same person, you are supposed to stand up for a white, but this woman refused to stand up. So, and then you remember Dr. Luther King, like I said, that America is coming from a place where you had all those discrimination against minorities, particularly black. He is now selling this to make sure that he gets the vote from those who are against, discrimination. But it's not that he believes in it. And then the same way, that is typical Trump. And he knows that executive orders can be reversed. They are not constitutional. They know that another president may come and then roll back all these executive orders, or the courts, or even the Congress can reverse it. But he will tell you, well, I promised all this during the election, my campaign, and I have delivered. But it is Maryann that you have to blame if they don't work. So he doesn't want to take responsibility. He's always pushing it to somebody. That is the typical, he's a smart guy, Matthew. And he's a businessman, shrewd businessman. And this is somebody who he's a felon. This is the only person who has been convicted that has come back to win an election of this magnitude. It's only Trump that can do it, because of the way he carries about his business, because he understands the system and uses the system to benefit, if one of the why he was convicted was, he cheated on the system. One, he was using campaign fund to pay for his private, going to hire a porn artist. And the other ways, he has many cases, more than anybody that has stood for president in America.
Mr. Ejime, let's go for a quick break. Let's go for a quick break.
Voting for him.
Let's go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about some of these policies and the tariffs he wants to put on China, Mexico, and Canada. We'll be right back after this break. It's still Global Review 99.3 Nigeria Info.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, excuse me. This Milo pack looks different. I'm seeing support energy release, BAM, on the pack. Is it the same Milo? No, this one is new and improved. The supports energy release means when you give your kids Milo as part of breakfast, you are giving them energy they need to go to school. I like this one.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Oh, mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
Anything I want. Mama, they don't dash me 20,000 naira woof.
My pikin, who they dash 20,000 naira for this kind time?
That they dash everybody will get smart cash account 20,000 naira.
You mean them go dash me 20,000 naira a woof too?
Yes, so mama. Hey. That they dash all old and new smart cash users 20,000 naira woof.
Oh yeah, tell your yard people make them dial *939# or download Smart Cash app to open their own account. Make themselves enjoy 20k a woof. Every time when you buy airtime or pay bills with Smart Cash, you go chop inside your 20k. Terms and conditions they shall.
I don't see my own woof. Oh.
Smart Cash, powered by Airtel.
Success is like an aeroplane. You only see the graceful flight high up in the sky, but not the roaring, powerful engines propelling it. Likewise, in the world of e-payments, you only see transactions done, funds remitted. But who pioneered these financial technology solutions? Well, you knew it as Value Card, now Unified Payments, Nigeria's premier financial technology service provider. Yes, it starts here. Find out more at www.up-ng.com. Unified Payments. Innovations that work for you.
Step into the light. Feel the crowd screaming. See as you bright. Oh, there's no comparing. They can't deny you still the show. Cause you are in control. You're unique on your own.
Each day day is a unique opportunity to improve yourself and meet someone new. Make the most of your day. Stay fresh all day with Unique Soap. Unique Prickly Heat Antibacterial Soap is made with a cooling formula that kills germs and is infused with natural ingredients. Unique Soap. Be unique, be you.
Let me ask you a question. What holds you back when you wake up each morning? Is it the uncertainty of how the day will unfold? And as the day goes on, what makes your heart race? Is it the quiet fear that maybe you're not doing enough? And when it's evening, is it the longing for just a little more time? Whatever it is, remember, challenges don't define you, but how you rise to meet them. Staying connected to your dreams, that's how you break free from limits. Get unlimited data plus up to 6-hour battery backup to keep you connected without interruptions on Airtel 4G 5G Smart Connect. Visit the nearest Airtel shop to find out more. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
You define better odd. I be you one play, cause over 1.5. I be you one bet. Say, both seem no go score at all. Oh, yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd, chapurata. In our day for bet baba. We win money, bet baba. Cash out today easy, or bet baba. We get online games for you to play. Oh, God, yeah. We get better bonus. Money we know that. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register now on betbaba.ng. Not for people under 18.
Life's full of crazy moments that whisper, do you have the guts?
And when your body screams stop, but you need to go one more time, that's Dubai confidence.
Pitching a bold, out-of-the-box idea in a boardroom full of suits? That's Dubai confidence.
That nervous hand shooting up to answer a question no one else dares to tackle? That's Dubai confidence.
Reaching for that skyscraper high jump? You bet! That's Dubai confidence.
That Dubai confidence comes from wearing the Dubai antiperspirant and deodorant with 48 hours all-round protection. Dubai, own your grind. Available in stores near you.
Hey! That time of the year don't reach again, oh! Glow Festival of Joy promo don't land gidigba. And we dey make them happen heavy with breakable prices. Here am now, 5 tier over Toyota Prados, 5 Kia Picantos. No be smart, you know. It go even heavy vaso. Sake of say 15 keke napep still there for win. Plus 150 generators, 200 sewing machines, and 300 grinding machines. Ah, you see the wait? Make yourself be one of the lucky winners in the Glow Festival of Joy promo. Just dial *611#. Choose your price and recharge now with Shinkly money. Where small reach 1,000 naira, go reach 100,000 naira. Make you forget better chance to win ogbonge prizes from Glow. Promo go start from October 1 till end of January 2025. Glow Festival of Joy promo get carry go stamp by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) and the National Lottery Regulatory Commission (NLRC). Terms and conditions there.
Unlimited.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your pilot speaking. Today we have some special passengers on board. 3 Betano members are going to England to watch Aston Villa live. Congratulations, Emeka, Yemi, Ibrahim.
Play with Betano and stand a chance to win an all-inclusive trip to the UK to watch live the big game of Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Betano, proud partner of Aston Villa. Play responsibly. Available only to those over the age of 18. The promo is valid from November 1st to February 28th, 2025.
I miss the man I married. He never said no to anything I asked him to buy. But since he made massive profits from his first home in Horizon Estates, everything changed. Now, all he seems to do with his money is buy more homes at Horizon Estates because he wants more massive profits. New car?
No, let's save up to buy a home in Horizon Estates.
Vacation with the kids?
No, now. A home in Horizon Estates will pay for it later.
Even in his sleep. Horizon Estates. Give me back my husband.
If you must be complained about, let it be for a good reason, like earning massively from a home in Lekki.
Own a two-bed apartment in Oniru, Victoria Island at 172.5 million naira outright payment when you buy 3 units.
Terms and conditions apply. For more details, call 0700 123 9002 or visit hz.com or visit our office next.
Attention, Airtel customers. If your line has been blocked, then this is for you. Head to the nearest Airtel shop with your NIN. Our friendly staff will help you get your line back up and running. Don't let a blocked line keep you out of touch.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Hey, you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh.
Dreaming of studying abroad? This is your moment.
Wow.
Join us at the Ames Education Study Fair on February 1st, 2025 at the Sheraton Hotel, Ikeja, GRA, Lagos, starting at 10 a.m. Whether you're planning for an undergraduate or postgraduate degree, this event is for you. Whether you're eyeing the USA, the UK, Canada, European countries, or anywhere in the world, Ames Education is bringing top universities right to you. At the fair, you will get expert advice and learn about amazing scholarships, start dates, and tuition fees. It is your chance to take control of your future. Mark your calendars. February 1st, 2025 at 10 a.m. Sheraton Hotel. You don't want to miss this. Start your global education with Ames Education. See you there.
When you have bars in the sky, onboard showers, and award-winning in-flight entertainment, it's no surprise that Emirates was recently named the best airline in the world. We fly you to over 140 destinations, and with partners across the globe, we connect you to another 1,700 cities across 6 continents. So when we say we're also the largest international airline, what we really mean is, if you're going there, so are we. Book now on Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
Attention, Airtel customers. If your line has been blocked, then this is for you. Head to the nearest Airtel shop with your NIN. Our friendly staff will help you get your line back up and running. Don't let a blocked line keep you out of touch.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Did you miss out on the I Beg to Differ online auditions? This is another opportunity to make history. On Saturday, January the 25th, the I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Audition comes to life at the Nigeria Info Studio, 267A Ejime Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. Yes, I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Auditions host the very first outdoor auditions at our studio right here in Victoria Island on Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. This in-person audition is for secondary school students who missed the deadline of our online entry. If you've already entered the competition online, you don't have to come for the live audition. To register, visit www.nigeriainfo.fm to pick a topic for your live auditions. Click on the I Beg to Differ banner on the homepage. Carefully read the guidelines and choose a topic. Remember the date, Saturday, January 25th, time 8 a.m. Venue is Nigeria Info Studios, 267A Ejime Crescent, Victoria Island, Lagos. The debate of your life begins here. I Beg to Differ, the Tournament of Champions.
Mr. Teacher, please, what happens when children come to school? How is it that they leave home very neat and return looking so different?
Non-stop action, ma. All the learning and sports burn energy. So those sweat stains, torn uniforms, and dirty shoes, they show that your kid has been very active.
Now, wow.
Your kids need nourishing energy. Give them the new and improved Milo at breakfast. It has nutrients that support energy release to help them get the most out of their day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
You
are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Millions of listeners trust us on Hard Fact. Whether it's politics, social issues, controversies, and trending stories. You know we're credible and objective.
It's Hard Facts with Maryann Okon on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, we still have Paul Ejime with us on Global Review. It's Hard Facts, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Because of time, I'm going to go straight to talking about, the issue of discrimination and finally WHO. Now, the WHO, Mr. Ejime, is the one that has hit so many people. In fact, the Africa Union this morning put out a response, saying that they're saddened by the U.S. withdrawing from WHO. And this obviously will have a global impact of some sort, not just for the United States, but everyone else who is in bed with the United States, for want of a better way to describe it. What does the future or the next 4 years hold for the United States, its scientists, its health, and every other person that supports the United States with this whole withdrawal from WHO?
So, he did that in his first 4 years. And then when President Biden came, he now brought back the U.S. So it was predictable that he was going to do the same thing. But in this the typical approach of Trump, at times he has a case. It is just the way he presents the case that is the problem. He is, for instance, saying that America pays more than every other person, pays about 500 million, while China, which is, which has more population, pays about 39 million. So there has to be some equity. But he also forgets that America has, if you look at the recruitment or the positions that countries have in this organization, that the U.S. has, more than its own fair share. For instance, UN is based in New York. America is raking a lot of money from there. Trump will not talk about that. But at the same time, since he has raised that issue, he ought to bring it to the table and then it is discussed. It's not all the time that you appear very aggressive, you want to hammer somebody, you want to be hard before, use gun before somebody listens to you. He does not know how to. He thinks he has the power. That America is the biggest country and has the greatest army, but no country can go it alone. He must learn to be. He doesn't believe in multilateral issue. He wants either bilateral or going it alone. But that is not how the God created everybody. If he says he believes in God and God saved him, spent his life to do this, he should also believe that God created us to make sure that we all live in peace and harmony and not in discord or division. All right. So his case can be well presented and then addressed without causing this type of commotion. That's my take on it.
Mr. Ejime, I really want to bring you back. Please promise me that I can bring you back because there's a lot more to talk about Donald Trump and we have very little time today. But I want to bring you back again so we can talk more about what the outlook is for this administration in the next 4 years to come. Please say yes.
Well, since you have answered for me, we'll see what happens.
All right.
I will see. We'll see how Trump goes.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Paul Ejime.
So thank you for having me.
Thank you once again for being in the studio with us. We appreciate you coming on Global Review.
Thank you very much. It's hard facts. I think that's what you call your program.
Yes, hard facts.
Thank you very much, and God bless.
God bless you too, sir. Well, Lagos, we'll take a quick break and bring you some information. And, of course, we'll be talking about solar energy in a bit.
Yeah. Lagos, don't forget that you can still win money here on Nigeria Info, okay? All you have to do is go to the website.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's